The Mother 3 Fan Translation. This is a free, unofficial translation made entirely by dedicated Mother/Earthbound fans. Please support this series by purchasing official merchandise, including the official translation if one is ever released. This is English version 1.1, made by the translation team at mother3.fabi.net. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. Last time, we had a bit of a training montage and got way stronger thanks to enemy bufferizers and black beanlings. After that, we came back to Saturn Valley, upgraded some of our stuff, and prepared for Fire Mountain. Or the volcano? Again, not terribly sure with how the Mr. Saturns are, but it definitely seems we'll be dealing with fire in the near future. So, good thing we picked up those flame pendants. So, let's head on in, shall we? Ooh, hi, Mr. Save Frog.
Do you need something? We sure do. Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
Well, for now, I'm gonna deposit the whole 400 DP we have.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We certainly will, but we're also gonna save our game. Just to be extra safe. No sense in not saving, right? Thank you, Mr. Frog.
Please be careful out there. Please give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We certainly will. Man, do I love this music. It's been played in a couple other areas, but oh, is it so good. Also, hey, it's the mole cricket. Hey there.
We may be tiny, but we're still living beings. We eke out our lives as mole crickets. And actually, we've started to branch out into the business world. With franchises opening up everywhere, we're now at the forefront of business evolution. We have all sorts of wonderful goods that we found lying on stocked up on. I could let you have some of them if you'd like. Well, would you like to take a look? Sure, may as well. Well, I don't think we'll actually be buying anything. They have most of the things you could think of. Basically, every single status ailment healing item and a little healing item. So, not bad, but nothing we really need. If you run into any of my fellow mole crickets out there, give them my regards. Twinkle.
We sure will. So yeah, another fun reoccurring friend. In the next Mad Gypsy house. Hey there.
Sleep talking? Me sleep talking? Is this me sleep talking? Slocking.
Not the talkative type, are we? There's a letter from Phrygia on the sign. Read it? Sure.
Welcome. I'm Phrygia, the sleeping Mad Gypsy. I assume I'll be fast asleep when you arrive, so I'm leaving this letter here for you. I'm a little more serious and detail-oriented than the other Mad Gypsies. Hello again, Lucas. Ionia told me you would be coming here. The dark dragon needle you're to pull is in a lake of lava up ahead. I don't mind if you pull it while I'm asleep. It will mean the time has come, and I will disappear in my sleep. There's a boulder blocking the path to the volcano. You should give it some encouraging words. Well, good luck, smoochy smoochy.
And you get some encouraging words. Very useful. So yeah, well, Phrygia is, nice. She is, slocking, as she put it. Still, with those encouraging words, we can, talk to this boulder. Hey there. A boulder is blocking the way. Lucas spoke the encouraging words to the boulder. So yeah, he moves right out the way, and that's that. Very nice. And as we can see, it gets pretty hot pretty quickly. And wouldn't you know it, there are horizontal boulder. A verta boulder. Interesting. The boulder won't budge at all. So yeah, a little bit of a strange puzzle. Let's move you right back. And then, hopefully you're a horizontal boulder. It is! Very nice. Alright, let's head on in. Oh boy. Oops, we're, actually pretty strong. But we have some new enemies. Mrs. Lava. Alright. So you might immediately think, oh man, these are fire enemies. Let's blast them with PK Freeze Gamma. And you'd be right. But, of course, we need to give him a sniff first. Boney sniffed Mrs. Lava. Smells like an animal. Smells weak against ice and weak against sleep. So yeah, pretty straightforward, a lot of these enemies. Obviously, they're flash some DP. Well, we could use some of that. Want to hand it over? But a lot of the enemies here are all fire-oriented. So, it's going to be in your best interest to make sure you have those flame pendants. If you don't, you'll survive. You'll just be taking a lot more damage. And in here, we have a pencil rocket. Very nice. We'll hand that over to Boney right away. He would love to have that. There you go, Boney. Also, too, while I'm at it, I really should give him, you have secret herbs? You do. Okay. I want to make sure he has a lot of our healing items just because it's Boney, and frankly, we know that he's going to, probably be using them. There we go. Plus, that'll give him more to do in battle, so it'll be helpful overall. Ooh, and here we have another little present with double jerky. Very nice. And it looks like we have some trouble up ahead, so I'm actually going to reset the area and try to find that new enemy. There he is. Come here. Here we have a Sky Titan, similar to the ones we fought earlier. Also, Duster, let's have you put him to, or make him cry. And Boney, give him a sniff. Smells like a bug. Smells weak against ice and weak against crying. Oh, smoke bomb didn't work. Oh well. Ow. So yeah, most enemies here are going to be weak to ice. So, Kumatora is really going to do some great work here. But most of our physical attacks, especially because we did some farming, are going to do more than enough work. So don't worry about it too much. Especially if you followed suit. Hey there. Hey, you hear about Mr. Facade? Apparently he's undergone a huge makeover to change his image. Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently he's made some pretty hardcore changes to himself sound-wise. Sounds like we better find that needle fast before he starts yelling at us even louder than before. And this time, he's got horns no less. Horns? You gotta be kidding me. I like that they take a minute to realize that you're here. Anyways, Pig Mask Captains. Let's do it. Boney, if you would, give him a sniff. Smells like a person. Smells weak against ice and weak against sleep. So yeah, most of the enemies are weak against ice, which is pretty useful. It keeps a pretty consistent flavor for the area, which is really nice. Ow. Otherwise, I'm trying to conserve a little bit of PP right now, just because we got a large area ahead of us. And Duster gains a level and is now level 41. HP went up by 4, offense went up by 1. Not phenomenal, but we'll take what we can. Yep, nothing too tough. As they said, Facade's undergone a huge change, which we need to watch out for. Frankly, for Sky Titanies, I would just let Kumatora do the job. Honestly, let's hit the back one with a Freeze Gamma. See how much that does. So yeah, not bad. About 300 or so from everybody else. Ow. Let's see what Freeze Gamma does. 408. So yeah, Kumatora isn't messing around with her psychic abilities anymore. She's going to be doing some serious damage, and that's awesome. Still, we gain a lot of really great EXP from these guys, so it's definitely worth your time to still fight them. Plus, if our money situation told you anything, we need to fight them. Ooh, and we get a free cup of life noodles. Very nice. Hey there, Mrs. Lava. Ooh, nice opening attack, Duster. Hopefully you flash us some money. We'll just use a freeze bait on you, because again, we don't want to bust all of our PP immediately. Ooh, PK Fire Gamma. That's why we wanted those flame pendants. They can do some real nasty attacks. Still, 837 experience? Pretty worthwhile. Not to mention all the money we're probably making. So yeah,
it's pretty nice being able to fight all these enemies and make some pretty easy money. At least, hopefully easy money. And here, we have a new enemy and Mrs. Lava. The Firefly, which you might remember from way earlier in the game, or at least a version of it, the Firefly. So, Kumatora, if you would, hit him with some PK freeze, and Boney, give that Firefly a sniff. Smells like a bug, smells weak against ice and weak against numbness. Keeping up with that lovely theme of being weak to everything frozen. Very nice. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, that's seriously a lot of damage. Goodbye. Hopefully we can quick finish off the Firefly. It's actually pretty darn quick. So yeah, some scrapes and bruises, but we'll be fine. Let's make sure we spend the time to heal, shall we? Oh yeah, and I never mentioned it. Healing Gamma fully restores one ally's HP, so it's pretty darn good. Most of the healing that Lucas can do is really phenomenal. You won't regret having him nice and leveled up. That is for sure. To be fair, level ups are nice for everybody, so you won't regret leveling up ever. At least I hope you wouldn't. And here, we have some new enemies. Scamperin' mushrooms. Alright. Let's hit them with a normal PK love. And my guess is they're going to be weak to fire, strangely. So let's see if I'm right. Boney, give him a sniff. Ooh. Ow. Bit rude. Boney gave him a sniff. Smells like an animal. Smells weak against fire and weak against numbness. Good guess. Turns out a lot of the enemies are pretty similar. Mushrooms are weak to fire, and things made of fire are weak to ice. Usually you can have at least a pretty good educated guess on what an enemy's weak to based on previous iterations you may have seen or fought. So it's usually not too bad of a guessing game. Ooh, and in this present, we have a saltwater gun. We know what that does. Still, strange that we're getting it here where there doesn't seem to be many mechanical things. Perhaps it's a little foreshadowing. Also, I'm going to give that to Boney. And frankly, I think I want to give the cup of life noodles to Kumatora just so that way she can revive people if I really need it. She has a secret herb already, but I want to give her some extra utility just in case we need it. So, back into the foray. I will say, I love the area. It's super cool. And we have another new enemy, and Fireflies. A Magman. And if you notice, there's a Firefly coming out of him. These guys are no joke. I would deal with them quickly, and we'll make sure to give them a sniff, though. Ow! This is why we got those fire pendants. Yeesh. Boney sniffed the Magman. Smells like an animal. Smells weak against ice and weak against strangeness. So yeah, if you've noticed, a lot of these enemies are weak to a lot of things that PK Flash can do. So, if you want to risk it, it's not a bad idea using PK Flash, actually. The only downside is that PK Flash is pretty PP intensive for Lucas, who doesn't have the largest PP pool. Kumatora is definitely more your offensive person who can splurge, but anyways, Lucas gains a level and is now level 45. HP went up by 3, PP went up by 5, offense went up by 2, defense went up by 3, and Kumatora gains a level and is now level 43. HP went up by 2, PP went up by 4, offense went up by 1, defense went up by 3, IQ went up by 3, speed went up by 1, and Boney gains a level and is now level 45. HP went up by 4, speed went up by 1. Very nice. But like I was saying, Kumatora really has a lot more PP to throw around than Lucas does, so it's definitely more worthwhile for her to be doing things like healing outside of battle versus having like Lucas do it. So I should have done that earlier, but oh well, we'll be fine. Ooh, and in this present, we have another fart.
An indescribable smell lingers in the air. So yeah, even in the volcano, the darn Mr. Saturns are at it again. But here we have a magic butterfly. Ah, how nice. And in this present, we have a luxury banana. Very useful. I want to say what, that heals, yeah, 120 HP. Very nice. We will absolutely take that. Otherwise, there's nothing else really this way. Still, worth it to grab that free banana and the magic butterfly. Oh boy, alright. How do I want to deal with you guys? Let's go for the Magman, and honestly, Kumatora, blast him. I don't want him living very long. Because if you couldn't guess, the Magman's entire gimmick is that they spawn extra Pyreflies. And frankly, you don't want to deal with that. So, PK Freeze Gamma will more than take care of them, especially if you have everyone else help her. So yeah, nothing too bad, just stay on your toes. Still 17,038 experience, very worth our time. Excuse me, Magman. While I shouldn't be skipping fights, I do like going a little quick. Still, one Magman, we can deal with that. Let's just use Freeze Beta. That'll probably be enough. At least hopefully. Oh, especially with a smash attack, we've got his number. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, 1100 EXP. Pretty worth it. And in this present, we get a secret herb. Very nice. Super useful. Ooh, and for some reason, Lucas started to feel feverish. And Kumatora started to feel feverish. Very nice. I would really hope that they learn whatever they're learning before we get into a big fight. Especially if it's Facade. But, you know, is what it is. If they do, they do. Good damage, good damage. Nothing we can't handle. Awesome. 837 experience, very nice. I want to say, too, if you go back to that one room where the magic butterfly was, you can keep finding it over and over again, which is pretty darn useful. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to risk it. I want to just walk around a bit and see if I can get the, if I can get them. There we go. PK, she learned PK Fire Gamma. Very useful. And Lucas, if you would. Lucas learns PSI Shield Omega. Oh man, that's awesome. That's going to be seriously helpful. And hey, nice needle.
Here's the needle. I found you. I finally found you. Nui he he he. Is what Facade says.
Whoa.
Huh? Please forgive my late introduction. I am Facade's interpreter.
I see.
Because of you, I feel more beautiful, newer, and more wonderful than ever before. But I will not thank you, is what Facade just said. Blunder? Threw me off Blunder Tower? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ah, off Thunder Tower. You threw me off Thunder Tower. He goes on to say, the resulting shame, pain, and woe are humiliating, very humiliating. Therefore, I would very much like to return the favor in full. Today will be the day I make you cry. I will make you cry, uncle. I do not believe I will ever lose to the likes of you again. Nui he he, is what Facade says.
Oh boy.
Now let us begin, kind sirs. I will show a mature, grown-up terribleness. And that terribleness is a very mature and grown-up terribleness, is what Facade says. He also adds, Nui he.
And so, it's time to actually fight Facade. Specifically, new Facade. This is a fight you don't want to mess around with. Shield Omega, and of course, have Kumatora and Duster get to it. I would start by using offense down.
and the scary mask. Boney, give him a sniff. Boney sniffed new facade. But he didn't smell anything. So yeah, you can't exactly identify facade. Still, lowering his offense, increasing your defenses, always a good idea, as is with any boss. Also, yeah, he's looking, quite intimidating. Yeah, see, even with a shield and lowered offense, that's still doing a lot of damage. So frankly, Lucas, we're also going to take the time to use defense up Omega. And frankly, I think I want to hit him with a defense down alpha, and frankly, Duster, I think I want you to scary mask him again. Otherwise, Boney, in the meanwhile, you can feel free to use the saltwater gun, because he looks mechanical. And wouldn't you know, he is, and he has a shield. Ooh, didn't work. Alright, well, that's fine. Get that nice defense buff across the board. Very nice, very nice. And we know what Boney's next turn is going to be. Defense down. Nice. Very useful. Otherwise, Lucas, I'm going to defense up Omega again. I'm really not messing around with this. And frankly, let's use... Honestly, let's try PSI Magnet. We haven't really done that ever. And then Duster, if you could, use the Tickle Stick. And Boney, if you could be a deer, let's put the Shield Snatcher to work. No more shield for you, Mr. Facade. Get some defense down. Very nice. Get more defense up for ourselves, making the rest of the fight that much easier. Very nice. Oh, yeah. See, that's definitely making his, ooh, forgetfulness gas. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, we couldn't get any PP. Damn. All right. So, unfortunately, we forgot how to use special techniques. So, we're going to have to rely on not using PSI for now, which is fine. Otherwise, let's try Freeze Gamma. Should do a pretty good amount. And then maybe hit him with a Smoke Bomb? Could be good. In the meanwhile, Boney, if you could, use some Dog Jerky on yourself. You're getting a little low. Could be all good. Ooh, didn't work. Uh-oh. That's no good. Good, good. Quit that. 245, not bad damage. But yeah, see, can't remember special skills. So at this point, I would just keep it up with Freeze Gamma. Should be doing pretty good damage. And Boney, how about you fire off that pencil rocket, yeah? Boom! 188, not bad. 210 from Duster, pretty good. Ow. Yeah, those beams really hurt. Once Lucas remembers how to use special skills, we definitely need to reapply our shields, because my goodness, does Facade do some really hurting damage. Oh, I dropped it right at the end. Oh, that was so good too. Oh well. So yeah, for the rest of the fight, it's kind of just keep up what you know how to do. It's really not all that bad. Nice smash, Lucas. I'm gonna be honest, that threw me off completely, and I just didn't even combo. So yeah, luckily with, what is it? Shields and defense up Omega, you can do quite a bit without having to worry on healing, which is really nice. Hey! You just undid all that damage we did. Kinda rude. It's alright though, Lucas is gonna get down that HP again. Very nice. Unfortunately, everybody's kind of tapped, so we're kind of just down to, doing physical attacks, which isn't bad. We do a fair bit of damage. Can you stop that, Facade? Really? Ooh, and Lucas remember how to do special techniques. Very good. Let's reapply those shields. I guess everyone just started, swinging. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, fleas are something we haven't actually seen. It, usually, I believe, makes people itch, and I think they can waste turns.
So we want to use some healing on that as quick as we can. Healing Alpha should take care of it. Come on, baby. He shouldn't have too much more. Kumator was rid of fleas, thank goodness. Ow. Hey, quit that. Good dodge, Lucas. Otherwise, let's start swinging. Good job, Boney. Good dog. New Facade was defeated. And we earn a whopping 11,000 EXP. Not quite a black beanling, but still nothing to sneeze at. And Kumator gains a level and is now level 44. HP went up by 6, PP went up by 5, offense went up by 2, IQ went up by 1, speed went up by 1. And Duster gains a level and is now level 42. HP went up by 3, offense went up by 2, defense went up by 3, IQ went up by 3. And the enemy left a present. Inside, there was a luxury banana. Awesome.
Wee hee 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 hee. Followed by hee hee hee. Nwee hee 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 hee. Facade also says, I will humbly make you pay for this. And he says it with intense emotion. I believe it is an anger-filled emotion. Well, that concludes my interpretation session.
Well, bye, I guess. And hey, next needle. Give it a pull, shall we? Pull the needle? You betcha. We came a long way. And it finally paid off. And for pulling the needle, something awoke inside Lucas. Lucas realized the power of PK Love Gamma. An absolutely awesome technique. Oh, hey Phrygia. Welcome awake.
I thought I would be pulled while I was asleep, but I saw it. I saw the needle get pulled. That leaves 3 more left. Unlike the other Mad Gypsies, I'm very detail-oriented. I'll tell you about the needles and then disappear. One needle's on Tain Tain Island, south of Tasmili. I believe Mixolydia is protecting it. Another needle is in Chupi Chupioi Temple, deep in the Oriander Mountains. I believe Ionia is protecting it. I think you already know this, of course, but it's said that the heart of whoever pulls the needles is passed on to the Dark Dragon. Instill the power of power, the darkness of darkness, and the light of light into your spirit. Let me peer into your eyes. Thank you. Thank you, Lucas. I wrote down everything I just told you in this secret notebook. Take it with you.
We got Phrygia's notebook. Very nice.
And one other one. The needles to be sticking out of the Dark Dragon's head.
Or said to be sticking out.
I can't seem to locate it at all. Nor Locria, who's supposed to protect that particular needle. I'm so picky about details, yet I have no idea where they are. Having to disappear without finding out, it's a little bit sad. Please, don't forget me. Here, this is a memento of me. A razor and lipstick. Please take good care of them, okay?
We received Phrygia's memento. Awesome.
You can expect to see more of me in your dreams from now on. Goodbye. So yeah, another Magypsy gone and another needle pulled. And we learned an amazing technique. PK Love Gamma. It deals major damage to all enemies, and let me tell you, boy does it. This is going to do some serious work. The only downside is that it's expensive. 35 PP? That is a lot. Most of our other expensive techniques are generally things that do more than just damage, but let me tell you, this is a nuke worth of damage. It's super worthwhile. The other big thing too I would recommend right now is make sure you heal up after that fight if you have the PP for it. Also, make sure that whoever has Phrygia's Memento is gonna survive. I would generally recommend giving this to Duster for now, because he is absolutely going to be your tankiest member, at least usually. If not in terms of HP, then in terms of raw defense. Otherwise, yeah, we are rather tapped, but still, we can take the time to get out of the mountain. Shouldn't be all that long of a walk, especially when we can trounce enemies like so. But yeah, what an experience. Fighting New Facade and then having to deal with all those other things. It's quite the world we're living in, isn't it? Still, it's great actually getting to fight him for once. We've seen him in battle, but never against him. So it's been interesting wondering what he was like. And inside Phrygia's hut, there's a magic butterfly. What a nice little memory of her. So yeah, that's all the mountain basically. I'm Mr. Save Frog. Do you need something? We sure do. Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP? Let's actually look how much money we made. And let me tell you, did we make some good money? 6,000 from 400? That's pretty darn good. Those Mrs. Lavas are worth your time, let me tell you. You need some money? This might be where you want to stop to farm it. Because, let me tell you, they got it in spades. Maybe next time we'll get some more money, huh? Otherwise, I think for now, we want to save our game. So, let's get to it. We've made a lot of progress, like I said. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. We certainly will, bud. But yeah, we made it all the way through Fire Mountain, beat New Facade, and pulled our second needle, and realized the power of PK Love Gamma. We've also learned the location of the next two needles. Tain Island and Chupi Chupioi Temple, I believe it was. So, we know where we need to go next, at least relatively speaking. So next time, we'll head out and look for the next two needles. Till then, as always, I've been Bread. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.